guys, welcome back to a new vlog. I'm so excited. We're gonna do like a little home vlog kind of, but like more doing home stuff. Like I want to get out of the house for sure because the weekend is over and we had such a nice relaxing weekend. It was honestly amazing. It was everything I needed and more. It was raining pretty much all weekend, so we sat on the couch and we read and we relaxed. We did some decluttering in the basement and spent some time at my parents' house, and just we had the ultimate relaxing weekend. I feel so rejuvenated and refreshed going into a new week, honestly. And your girl's in a good mood today, so that's super exciting. I don't know when you guys are seeing this. I've been waiting for a sponsored video to get approved for like 3 weeks, so every like upload I think that's gonna be the video where it goes live, and then it doesn't. So I'm not sure if you guys are seeing this Thursday or Sunday, but once the sponsored video is up, we can get back to our normal 3 videos a week, which makes me really happy. It's just that I kind of like will think it's going up on a day, then it doesn't get approved in time, then I don't have a backup vlog to go up. And so yeah, I'm really excited for that video though, but I've just been waiting for that to get approved, which is why the vlogs have been a little all over the place. Plan for today is I want to get out of the house and just do some things. We went to IKEA yesterday, like I said, and I'll show you guys what Matt built. I couldn't even like vlog him building it because it was just literally so dark in here, but I'm so happy with it. We originally weren't really gonna buy any furniture or anything until we moved, or if we figured out if we were moving, but Matt and I kind of came to this realization that like we shouldn't let something like that stop us. And as long as it fits our overall style, it'll come with us wherever we go, right? So I really love this new piece of decor. I feel like our style is just really evolving, and it's been so cool to see how it's changed since we bought this house to now. We definitely went through like a little modern farmhouse phase, and now I would say our style is like cozy, cottage, antique, cute farmhouse, not like Ray Dunn farmhouse, you know? So it's just been really interesting to see our style change, and that's why I think I love thrifting and getting things secondhand as much as we can, is because it allows us to really like find our style without spending like an insane amount of money. Like for example, I've been looking for a coffee table because we really need one that has storage. This one is great. I think we thrifted this and the 2 side tables for like $50 or $60. We just need some storage. And so I've been looking online and they're like $500 for a coffee table. So I'm sure I can definitely thrift one, or maybe we'll take a little trip to the antique store. I've never really been. We don't really have too many in Ottawa, but I did find 2. So I figured maybe we would do that today. But all that being said is I think our style and our home style is definitely just like evolving, and it's been so cool to see that. So up and at 'em early this morning, and I totally forgot I have a call with an accountant at 10:30, so I guess we'll do maybe like an afternoon of errands. I'm not too sure, or maybe I'll carry this vlog over into tomorrow and we can do them after work. I don't know, we'll kind of see where the day takes us. We did go to IKEA yesterday, and I did vlog that. I figured I would do like a voiceover because it's so loud in IKEA. And yeah, so I'm gonna insert that footage here so we can do a little shop with me at IKEA, and then I'll show you guys what we built. Right, obviously when you walk in, you see all the beautiful kitchens, and then my mom and I found this knife block and we thought it was so interesting, especially if you had a small space. And we always take time to look at the chairs and the couches. I think their quality has just honestly come so far at IKEA. I really liked this rug as well, and the green chair. It was a vibe. Matt always sits, if you watch every vlog with an IKEA shop with me, Matt sits in this exact couch every single time. He just loves it. And I liked these nightstands and these pillows. I love the texture on those. And then we finally found the boucle pillows that like went TikTok viral. We always call this the Harry Potter room. She's giving immaculate Harry Potter vibes. And I loved this wingback chair and the books in the fireplace. And it was just kind of moody, but it was honestly a vibe. We've been looking for a day bed, so I really liked this one, although I think I will stick with the white Brimes one. And then this is the cabinet we actually bought. We saw it and fell in love with it, and there was only one left, so it was just meant to be that we had it.
This is the laptop stand I have that everyone always asks about. I thought I'd include it. It's the Elevin laptop stand, and these are the best coasters in the world because they have like a groove, so your coffee cup fits perfectly in them. And then we came across this kitchen, and if you look in the corner, you'll see they actually use the monitor stand as a little coffee station, which I thought was genius. So that's another, I love how IKEA stuff is multi-purpose. And then we've been wanting to redo our dining room, so we were just kind of getting some inspiration there. I loved the pots on the walls. I love a wood table with black chairs. This is definitely the inspiration I'm going for. Then in the little shopping section, this colander, I wish I had gotten it. There's this really nice bread box. I feel like if you stained it, it would be so beautiful, perfect size. This jar would be really awesome if you had an espresso pod. It's the perfect size, and I love the wide mouth of it. And then, of course, IKEA glassware, you can't go wrong. It's the best. It's cheap if you break it. These are actually the wine glasses that we have because we just break them all the time. And they're just perfect. And they just have so many options for cocktail glasses, like a bar cart. And I wanted to kind of show them all with you guys. And these coffee cups were so cute. This glass bowl would be perfect for dips and stuff. And then I loved these new bowls with the black interior. I thought these would be really nice for fall or a pop of like neutral color. They didn't have much fall stuff left. I ordered most of it online. They did have these pillowcase covers, giving Beetlejuice vibes, but that's really it. And then I really liked this cosmetic pouch. I just liked the colors of it. These hooks were also beautiful too. I think I might go back and get some. The lamps have honestly upgraded. My mom and I were saying how IKEA lamps used to be so cheapy, but this one caught my eye. It was so beautiful. It feels like something you'd find at HomeSense or HomeGoods. Another Halloween display just wasn't, they were just clearly setting it up, honestly. And then the vases, yeah, a lot of the Halloween stuff wasn't out yet, but then again, it is still the beginning of August. This was a beautiful vase. I wish I had bought it, and I just love the vases. I love this frosted one. It'd be so nice if you had some hydrangeas in it. And then some more of the Halloween stuff. These would be so cute if you had a tea light in it on your porch or something, or even in your house. A little flickering, little ghost outline. I just love a good like flickering tea light canister moment. And then these are the Gradvis vase in the black, which I thought was so nice. And then just kind of a little overview of the Halloween display that they had. Not too much. We always check out the as is section, which is where they put stuff when people return it. They had this Calyx unit, which was, let me see how much it was off. 40% off, which is crazy. Hit or miss, but it's still fun to go. And that was our trip to IKEA. All right, you guys, here she is. She is stunning. She's beautiful. I'm obsessed. This like does not look like something that would come from IKEA, honestly. We really just wanted some more storage. We had a little entryway table here before. I'll put a little clip in of what it looked like. And it was so cute, but it was just small. And this definitely fills up the space a lot. Like it's literally the perfect fit. And you still have like enough walking room. We just wanted more storage. So that's what it looks like. I don't think the vase is gonna stay here. I don't know if it really matches the vibe, but I just put it here for now. And then I actually thrifted this dish for our engagement party, and it ended up being perfect for our keys and stuff, which is great. And the inside just has so much storage. I still need to organize it a little bit. I kind of started, but it has so much storage, which is really great, especially for an entryway table. And then it has this drawer, which we just have still stuff in for now, but honestly, so much storage. This is their new line. I think it's called the Lomarp line, and I love everything. I want everything from it, truthfully. So yeah, I really love it so much. I think it's so perfect for the space. But we're basically in this phase where we're not gonna like let the house being for sale like stop us from buying things, because we know our style now. The only thing we're gonna maybe not buy is a dining table, because we obviously just don't know how big our next space is gonna be in terms of like length, if we want to do round or not. But something like a coffee table, you know, you bring that wherever you go. I was gonna film this vlog late last week because I had planned to film this vlog when I had like a bunch of deliveries coming for the house. Like I ordered a papasan cushion, a little accent chair, some home stuff like a coat rack, and literally none of it came. I don't know why. FedEx was having like mega delays, like our HelloFresh never made it. It was like this whole thing. I think it's all finally coming, which is great. And yeah, but that was the only thing we got from IKEA. I didn't say that. I did place an online order at IKEA because I didn't want their Halloween stuff to sell out, which there ended up not really being much in person. So I'm glad I ordered it online. So that comes today. I'll show you guys that as well. Something that is coming today is
a little accent chair. I've been eyeing this accent chair from Wayfair for a while for my office, just to have a chair to film in and to just kind of complete that space. Anyways, welcome to like a little home vlog with like lots of fun little home updates. Hello, I just got ready for the first time in what feels like literally forever. Like ready as in like I put makeup on. I've just been living the no makeup life because my like acne is just, I just have felt comfortable being in my own skin again, which is a great feeling. I'm just on the little contact thing with HelloFresh because our box just got delivered, but all the ice packs are thawed and the meat like is warm, and I'm not paying $70 a week to eat that. And like I get it happens. There was like I guess operational issues with FedEx, so it couldn't get delivered on time, but I'm guessing it sat in a warehouse overnight thawed, and like I just, sorry, I can't like, I get it happens, but like I either just want a new box or just like maybe give my money back for this week because I can't eat that meat. Like we don't know what condition it was kept in overnight. So yeah, but on the plus side, our chair came, our Wayfair chair. So we're gonna put that together after I go and run some errands. I'm just about to hop on a call with a accountant, not my accountant. If you watch, I think it was the birthday week of my life, I talked about how there was like a tax issue with Google this year. They kind of like messed something up and they basically took off taxes when they weren't supposed to. Like, yeah, you're not supposed to take off taxes. Like, I don't really know how to explain it in like legal terms, but basically a US company isn't supposed to take taxes off as a Canadian because we're in a treaty, and they were taking 30 to 40%, which I thought was normal until I got an accountant and he was like, no, they shouldn't have been doing that. So I have to file a US tax return this year to get that money back. So that's exciting. So I'm about to meet with her. Luckily my accountant knew a great, she's actually a dual accountant, so she does the US and Canada, which is awesome because she knows both. So I'm about to meet with her, and I'm not excited, I'm just like happy to get it over with, I guess. Plan of attack is I'm gonna take this meeting, I'm going to go get a coffee because I would like to treat myself to a coffee today, go to the thrift store, go to the antique store, come home, unbox my chair, and get ready for the work week. That's the plan of attack today, and I'm very excited. Okay, I'm gonna jump on this tax call and I will be back. And I'm also trying to talk to HelloFresh at the same time, so wish me luck. But my meeting went so well. I feel so much better. She was so nice. Like I said, she was a US Canadian accountant, so she kind of understood the US, like the IRS a bit more, but it's gonna take probably about 3 to 6 months to get me my money back, but we're gonna get it back, which is great. I don't owe the government more than I thought, so that was awesome. And I'm feeling really, really good about that. I wanna grab a bagel, I wanna grab a coffee, and I wanna go thrifting. I hope you guys aren't tired of seeing us thrift, because me and you guys, we're friends, us. I also want to maybe try and thrift some, okay, I'm gonna pull up the list of the things that I want to thrift. Let me know if you guys want to see like a fall thrifting challenge, kind of like we did with the bookstore, like $100 thrifting challenge for some like knits and stuff. I think that could be super fun. But what I'm mainly looking for right now, and I always have a list on the go, that way if I'm ever like just passing a thrift store, I can kind of go in and I can see my list. I'm looking for some frames, some just like gold frames for the bathroom and stuff like that. I figure like we can keep photos and stuff up during showings, just not personal photos. So I'm thinking if I just put some more photos up that are like generic, that would be nice, some frames. So I'm looking for some gold frames. I really love a little stool for beside my papasan chair to put my coffee on. That would be nice. I'm also looking for a coat rack. Matt thought a coat rack would tie together my office really well, and I was like, that's so smart to hang my tote bags on. So I ordered one on Amazon. It was the cheapest quality ever, so Matt and I were like, let's just try and thrift one. I did find some loaf pans the other day, so I'll take that off. And then, I mean, I'd love to find a coffee table, but I don't think I'd be able to lift it, just me. But like a good chunky wood coffee table, maybe with like a lid that opens so you can put blankets in it or something. And then just kind of whatever we find. We're not really looking for anything, but we're also just looking for stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm also looking for a vase for the entryway, or just in general. I had a few vases that I thrifted, and Matt accidentally thought they were too thrift because they were in the garage drying after I like composted the flowers, and so he thrifted them by accident, which is fine. That's why they're from the thrift store. I've been on the hunt for some vases, so that's kind of what we're looking for today. And let's head out and have a fun little day together. If you're a Canadian, you'll understand this game. Maybe you understand this also at Dunkin'. I don't know if Americans can relate, but let's play Russian roulette with my coffee. I get it, like I asked for one pump, half sweet. This looks so creamy.
This is a iced coffee with 1 cream, 1 caramel, and espresso cold foam. Okay, it's pretty good, honestly. They definitely put too much cream, like that's the reason it doesn't taste like coffee, but it's not too sweet. Honestly, it's pretty good. A BLT on a bagel, which is how you do it. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, BLT on a cheese bagel. Heck yeah. I'm just in such a good mood knowing that I don't have to pay the government $15,000 like I thought I had to. Like I'm really thriving right now. I'm really so happy. Backseat is so full with a bunch of donations. Matt and I went through the fall stuff. I didn't take it out, but we went through kind of what we wanted to keep and what we didn't. So I'm gonna drop all that stuff off, and yeah, I'm so excited. I love thrifting. I love thrifting so much. Time for a little thrifting and home sense haul. I kind of switch it up if I do it this way or if I do it like this way. Picked these up. I have to shoot a brand deal in September and I wanted it to be fall themed, so I picked these up for that. So luckily I'm able to expense this, which is great. Picked up some more drawer organizers. I like getting them at HomeSense because they're affordable and they're just better quality than the dollar store. I did the dollar store ones when we first moved in and they literally lasted us like 3 to 6 months. They weren't the best quality. So I like getting something a bit better quality, and I like the HomeSense ones, and I loved the color of these. So I got 2 sets of these. I just feel like we always need organizers, and especially now in the entryway area. Thrift haul. Okay, I got this cute little magazine rack. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it, but I thought it was so stinking cute. It was $3.99. And then I think I showed you guys this, but I did pick up that kind of black candle thing. I thought this would be so nice with a huge candle to burn. You guys, this is so stinking cute. I'm pretty sure they have this collection at HomeSense. Well, I know they do because it's the same line. I'm gonna use it as a little ring dish. So cute. They had just put it out. That's why I say you gotta go mid-morning, like an hour or 2 after they open, because they were putting stuff out. It was like snatching it off the cart. And then I just picked up this book, which is the author of Magpie Murders. And then this guy, I just like the spine of it for styling for Halloween, Tales of Terror and Mystery. So it was my little thrift haul today. Also, I got home and then realized I need to get groceries because our HelloFresh got delivered, but all of our ice packs were melted. So I feel like it got shipped out the day before, and so I can't use any of the meat. I salvaged what I can, like non-perishable stuff like spices, tomatoes, potatoes and stuff, but they did send me a refund for the week because everything was just like warm, which it usually comes super cold. So I decided to just grab the recipe cards and then kind of grab what I needed for the week to make the recipes. So I grabbed some chicken thighs. We always have meat in our freezer. We have chicken breast and ground beef at all times in our freezer. So I just need to pick up some chicken thighs because I prefer those. I picked up 2 salad kits. Y'all know the drill. Taylor Farms is the shit. Dill pickle and everything. We were out of shredded cheese. One of the recipes is tacos, so I just got some corn tortillas, butter chicken sauce, just an easy meal. One of them was tiki masala, which I'm just gonna use butter chicken sauce instead. Out of fajita mix and also just like gravy. These are just like nice to have on hand. Some cream cheese because we were out. I love this stuff on my tacos, the cilantro lime crema. And then they just had a bunch of stuff on discount, so I picked up some of these iced oatmeal cookie Cliff Bars for Matt for work, and then I love these Annie's bunny snacks, and they're super expensive, so if I can get them on sale, even better. So just got some stuff to kind of tide us over for the week. Matt did groceries this week, so I just got stuff for the HelloFresh, and then the other meals I can just use like ground beef from the freezer. And then for this one, we actually have pot roast in the fridge. One of these like ready-made pot roasts, which are a lifesaver. You just put them in the microwave, so they're nice to have on hand for weeks like this when our HelloFresh comes and we can't eat it. So yay for that. Now in the entryway, we have the little containers that were in the small entryway table, but they're just like a little too small for this. So my plan is, so I'm just gonna kind of take everything out. I really need to go through this. Like, not sure my birth control's in here. Just using my chair as my stool, but there's like no spot for me to put you guys. Like, my tripod's not this tall, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna show this. Okay, there we go. You guys can kind of see. So, and I love the sizes of them. I think I'm gonna do 2 big ones. I think that's like a little, it's not enough division. But maybe we could do it like this. We got that organized for now, which is great. That was quick. And we're gonna build this together. Woo-hoo! Okay. Legs, those are important. Depending on the size of this, I could use it as an office chair.
Here of Main Street. Right here. What is his? Sure, somebody drew a Mickey on the ground here in water. All of this. This is great. I love this. I'm not a spirit eco, right? But he's kind of like playing the part. Fantastic. What is this? 31-day countdown. I like how it's just like Lady Gaga. Oh.
Hey you guys, here she is built. I can link it for you guys. I mean, it was like $100, so it's comfy, but don't expect, you know, like this ain't no restoration hardware chair, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, it's pretty comfy. And this was like the vision that I had. I'm really happy. That was so easy to put together. I just had to put the legs on and the back. How do you feel about that? Like, we've got so many chairs lately. The Papasan chair, this is probably perfect though, because that is like our driveway right in this window and she loves to stare outside of it. So how do you feel about this chair on a scale from 1 to 10? Do you like it? You good girl? You're gonna get it full of black hair. Package just showed up and I have no idea what it is. No clue in the slightest. What is this? Peak Adulting. They are vacuum filters. Cabinet here because it's another spot that I can vlog. But where? Vacuum. Oh. I think I did get the right size. Let me just empty this. How to put it in. I always get asked about a vacuum too. It's a Roomy Tech from Amazon. Honestly, it works great. We've had it like 2 years. And this is the first time I'm replacing the filters, so. And honestly, it was only like 20, I think it was like 20 bucks for 2 of these. So, how do I do this? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, that was so easy. Holy cow. That was so easy. Let's see if it works. There we go. Today is just the best day ever because All In and Bad Blood literally have been unavailable on Amazon for like a month, okay? Which, by the way, I just posted this on my Instagram, my review, but I'm gonna do a whole book wrap up soon. I'm gonna do like a cozy day in the life, I think, and we're just gonna like read and review books that I've read recently and just like hang out at home. I want that to be its whole own video. But I finally read The Naturals and I loved it so much. I gave it 4 stars only because everyone says the books get better, but I like the physical copy because it was literally like, this is where I have a bone to pick with Amazon, okay? Why? Like, people buy Kindles so that, you know, you can like, it's more affordable, ebooks, stuff like that. Why are Kindle books like $12, $13, $14 Canadian? Like, this book was $13 Canadian when I bought it on my Kindle, and the paperback was $14.99. So I ended up just returning the Kindle book, and I just was like, I'm just gonna get physical copies because it's $1 more or $2 more, like that. It doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, so I got the first 2, right? These are the new covers. I think I want to say these are new covers because I think that's what happened. Book 3 and 4, All In and Bad Blood, have been unavailable on Amazon. I think it's because like everyone is discovering this series, which Jennifer Lynn Barnes is the author of The Inheritance Games, which I need to finish. I've only read the first book.
But I checked today because for the last month, literally, like, I have been reading this at a snail's pace because I've refused to pay $13 for a freaking Kindle book. Reading at a snail's pace, I finally finished it 2 nights ago. So then I had the second book. I'm slowly starting it, and I was like, I need to like really pace myself because I really want to finish the series, but I'm not buying, like, I'm not gonna have 2 physical books and then 2 books on my Kindle. Like, that gives me anxiety. It needs to be either all on the Kindle or all physical books. But then I checked today and they're finally back in stock. So that's all I came to say, is that the last 2 books are finally back in stock, which is great, and I'm very happy about it. So anyways, my day has been made now. They're coming on Saturday, which is kind of far away. I don't know why. I don't really know what happened there, but anyways, I'm literally watching Destiny's July book wrap up where she's like literally talking about them right now, which is so funny. But I honestly think it's like one of the best books I've read in a while. It's so good. I'll give you a quick synopsis in case you're curious, but basically this is about Cassie, who can read people, and she gets recruited to the Naturals, which is basically like this, it gives me Found Family vibes, honestly. It's like these five teenagers? Yeah, these like 5 teenagers that live in this home that the FBI like runs, and basically they help the FBI solve like cold cases of serial killers. So it's so fun, and they all have like different, they basically all have like different skills. Like some profile, some are good with statistics, some can like really read like serial killers' minds. It's so good, and I would honestly say if you're like, I'm not really into YA, it kind of verges on the more adult side of YA. Like, it's not very YA in my opinion. Like, there was a few times where I had to put the book down because it honestly kind of spooked me. So I would definitely give this a go. It's so good. So a lot of people are just saying it's like Criminal Minds, but like a YA book. So anyways, I loved this, and I'm, like I said, taking it slowly, page by page, chapter by chapter, because I just want to like cherish every single second of it. But honestly, I'm so happy that those last 2 books are available. It just made my day. Just made my day. Okay, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought that like Water Drop, not that it was like a crock of crap, but I was like, it can't really taste like that good. I'm obsessed. They're so good. If you didn't watch the last vlog, I decided to try out Water Drop with Michelle's code, and basically they're like these little tiny water enhancers that I guess are just like a bit more natural than using like Mio, and I'm obsessed with them. I'm gonna try the pink one. I haven't done this one yet, and they all have like different like themes and stuff. This one is Flare. It looks weird. It's like just like this little chalky thing. Ooh, I didn't realize it was colorful because this whole time I've been doing it out of my Awala. And then this is like the perfect size little bottle for like pre-workout or electrolytes. Yummy. I have just spent some time, I'm watching Rachel's newest vlog right now, and I just updated my budget just because I got a bunch of like refunds and stuff this month, and then I started planning for spooky season, you guys. So I'm gonna do a fall vlog every Sunday, I think. So that's super exciting. So I was just planning all of those videos out, and I'm having so much fun with that. That's how I track everything. I can do like an updated Notion tour sometime soon, but I track all my brand deals, track all of my videos. I usually do the current month and then the next month, especially if it's like a seasonal one. And I also do my short form videos to kind of keep myself a bit accountable. So that's what I've been doing for the last little bit, and I'm just sitting down. I'm trying to plan my videos out for the next week or so. Just one thing about me, I get so anxious, and I know nobody literally cares because anytime I post that I have a sponsored video, you guys are so supportive and sweet, and you can obviously tell like I'm very picky with my brand deals because I haven't had a brand deal since June. Like, I've turned down brand deals since then because they just haven't been the right fit, and that's kind of partially why I've kept my corporate job, is that I don't feel the need to rely on brand deals as income. Like, I can be a bit pickier because I have that consistent income coming in. Summer is notoriously slow for brand deals and stuff because a lot of brands are saving their budgets for like fall, back to school, and then also the holidays. I'm not saying brand deals are impossible, obviously, but they're just a bit slower. Coincidentally, I haven't had a brand deal since June, and then my 2 brand deals for the beginning of August are like back to back, like 2 in a row, which I know no one cares about. Like I said, you guys are so sweet, but it makes me anxious. Like, I don't know why, it makes me so anxious. So anyways, I've just been kind of planning that. I try and plan my videos that you guys saw as like a whole, like for the whole month, but then I can tweak if need be. And so I've just been kind of playing around with that. Like I said, I've been waiting on a sponsored video for like 3 weeks, so that kind of it plays a bigger role than you think when you're waiting on a sponsored video to get approved, because one, I like my videos to go up in chronological order, and two, if you're always thinking it's gonna go up the next upload and then it doesn't, you're out of a video. So you kind of have to be working ahead all the time, and you just have to always think it's not gonna get approved. That way, if it doesn't, you're not disappointed. That's something I've learned. I feel like this summer has just been so good. Other creators talk about this. Gracie O'Connor just talked about this in a video, that summer is a time of quietness on the internet, especially on YouTube, right? Analytics are down, AdSense and revenue's down. It's a bit harder to reach the algorithm in the summer. And before I would really take it to heart, but this year I decided to kind of change my mindset and view it as like a time to rest and recharge, try new things, play around with new videos, kind of see what I like, see what I don't, maybe take an extra day off in between each upload. So instead of doing every 2 days, doing every 3 to 4 days. And first of all, thank you guys. You guys have been so supportive and great. I don't think the whole buying, selling a house thing has helped, obviously, but I just feel so recharged and rejuvenated going into the fall, which for me is my busy season because I make so much fall and autumnal content. I just feel so rejuvenated and ready, and it was really nice to kind of sit back and relax for a little bit. Anyways, I'm just feeling really good and inspired, and if you're a creator going through a slow season right now, use it to your advantage. Like, instead of viewing it as a negative thing, you can turn it around, and I know easier said than done, turn it around into, you know, trying new things, seeing what works for you, seeing what doesn't, play with a new upload schedule, try new videos out, just film videos just because you want to. And it really is so refreshing and rejuvenating, and I'm just ready to get into fall now, and I'm just in such a good mood, honestly. So had a little planning session, which is honestly what a lot of my like YouTube work days look like. It's editing and just like planning and life admin, scheduling sponsored content. I just don't usually vlog this stuff, but that's what I have been doing. As much as I'm trying to enjoy August, I am so excited for spooky season, because you guys, the amount of DMs that you guys send me being like, I'm so excited for your fall content, I found you through your fall content last year, like I cannot wait for your fall videos, it just makes me so excited, and I can't wait to create fall content. Matt should be on his way home from work soon, and then we'll kind of figure out what we're having for dinner. I did want to mention, I know I said this on my Sunday reset, that we don't really meal plan because we do HelloFresh, and we typically do, but in situations like today where, like, let's say we skip a week, we typically make our meals based on what we already have, and we work around what we already have to save money. So for example, if we were skipping a week of HelloFresh, for example, this is kind of how we would do it. I would go around the house and take inventory of what we already have in the freezer for meat, in the fridge, etc. So for example, we had that pulled pork or pot roast. We have a ton of ground beef in the freezer. I think we have pork chops, and then we have some chicken breast. Any sauces and vegetables we have in the fridge. And we actually keep all of our old HelloFresh recipe cards. So I'll also go through that and see if I can kind of correlate anything we have with any recipes. You can also use like ChatGPT for that. And then I'll basically just buy whatever we're missing. I always use the Flip app, which is how we price match our groceries, and also do like the 50% off if I can. So that's kind of how I do it. I try and kind of work with a lot of what I have already. So we already had the pot roast, and we already had a bunch of baby potatoes. So I just needed to buy a gravy pack, and that's kind of a meal on its own. It's like pot roast and potatoes. We already had ground beef in the freezer and like taco seasoning and cabbage. So all I had to buy was tortillas to make that a meal, tacos. Honestly, that was a pretty good price for chicken thighs in Canada. So I wanted to just have that because I actually don't really like chicken breast. I kind of save chicken breast for like pulled chicken and stuff. So I only had to buy one meat this week, which was great. And even then I'll typically buy the 50% off meat, and then we'll freeze it and take it out as needed. But that wasn't a full grocery shop. You guys know I've said this before, but Matt and I just kind of take turns doing groceries. So Matt did like the produce and the like dairy and like basically like the lunch and the breakfast stuff for the week that we needed. So, and then because I realized today that the HelloFresh came and we couldn't eat it, then I went out and got groceries myself. We kind of just like take turns. We don't really split it or anything. We'll figure out what we're having for dinner and hang out with Matt for a bit. It's not delivery, it's Delicio. Delicio going to be yummy in my belly. So obsessed with this toy. We've never seen her so obsessed with the toy before. Even more than Monkey. She's like, what is, show us the toy, Matt. Oh shit.
Giraffe.
This is George the giraffe.
Georgie the giraffe.
She like loves this toy so much. She did it!
Yay!
A snuff mat. You just need to put their stuffed animals in a blanket. Oh, you almost got it.